Well, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Full spoilers for episode 7 of The Boys. Yes, you read the title. We've had a Black Noir reveal, which is interesting. So, this Black Noir reveal has absolutely ruined the comic origin and the twist that could potentially have happened further down the line. And it's a shame as well, because ladies and gents, they've been building towards something with Black Noir. It felt like it was going somewhere, but it didn't happen. It's such a shame. Black Noir in this season has been much more front and centre than he was in the previous season. Now, it's a shame because I think rather than seeing the popularity that the character had, because inevitably they put him more front and centre because he was quite popular in the last season. People liked it. He was funny, right? It was one of those characters that was around, a little bit intriguing. Can we see a bit more? Yeah, cool, awesome. But in the comic itself, he does actually have a really, really interesting past and origin. There's a point to it. So obviously, the fact that we started to see him more and more, and he displayed some emotion here and there, and all these kind of things, you started to think, my God, yeah. Are they going to do the comic origin? And then bam, episode 7. He gets his face pulled up, or his mask pulled up, and almond joy shoved down his throat, and yeah, the reveal is not what you're expecting. So, as a bit of a backstory, the comic origin of Black Noir, he's a silent, emotionless member of the Seven. So they kind of ruined that already. They kind of ruined the fact that he's emotionless, because we saw him display some emotion in, I think it was episode 5. He was responsible, apparently, for Billy Butcher's wife, Becca's rape, and the sexual assault on Huey's girlfriend, Starlight. This is all comic origin stuff. Now, Black Noir, his comic origin. Are you ready to have your minds blown? He's a direct clone of Homelander by Vought. Now, this was as a fail-safe, actually, to kill Homelander if he overstepped his bounds. Now, that's a twist. You could have built towards that. What have you done? Why didn't you do that? You've got, oh God, ladies and gents, you've got Homelander running absolutely wild, right? He's going crazy at the moment. Yeah. It's seemingly that you're building towards him snapping more and more. And then you're building this character up of Black Noir, right? And then you just didn't do it. Why? Why? Now anyway, further still, the comic origin continues that he would grow increasingly psychotic as he waited to obviously fulfill his purpose, because he knew what he was designed and created for. So then Black Noir would then just go off and decide to do it himself. So he would frame Homelander for various crimes, including rape, cannibalism, and eventually at the White House he would reveal his purpose to Butcher and Homelander. Homelander then snapped, but Noir would overpower Homelander at that point and then kill Homelander. The US military intervened and attacked him with tank and gunfire, but obviously it took Billy Butcher beating him with a crowbar and crushing his brain to finally kill the Black Noir version of Homelander. So that's the comic origin. That's the narrative that they could have went with. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Do a complete and utter balls up on narrative structure. Now, it is interesting that we started to see more of Black Noir, right? We started to see more and more. It looked like we were going to get it. But the fact that we've seen more and more of Black Noir, and then this reveal, just says to me that the showrunners, yeah, they've got their fingers on the pulse. They knew that the Black Noir character was interesting. They knew that. But they didn't want to go with that comic origin. They were just doing it because, hey, he's popular, so sod it. We'll just chuck him in because he's popular. Now, there is a fan theory, and I don't subscribe to it, FYI, I'll just say it straight from the top. But there is a fan theory that Black Noir is actually in the show anyway, is actually a clone of Giancarlo Esposito's character of Edgar. Now, I don't believe that for an instant because, well, one, Black Noir in the show is actually black. He's played by a black guy, and they just obviously revealed him as a black guy, as that same actor. Now, it's interesting, isn't it? The reveal itself, I think, has really screwed the narrative on where you can go with both characters. Well, one, Black Noir's, he might be dead. But secondly, also Homelander. Because, of course, Homelander is going insane. He is, he's 2 steps away from just going utterly bonkers and destroying the world. Now, there is another theory that's going to happen, or that I believe could come into play narratively speaking, is that, well, yeah, we've had a Black Noir. And if he does die, there is the potential that this is when Vought will then clone the Homelander and have a new Black Noir put in place to replace Black Noir. Because, of course, remember, Vought doesn't like the Seven to die. They really don't like that. There's a lot of explaining to do. And there'll be a hell of a lot of explaining to do if Black Noir dies from an almond joy. Which is highly possibly is the massive potential, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, could they replace Black Noir now with a Homelander clone? Yeah, potentially. If they somehow explain that they've got cloning technology and that they can speed up the cloning technology and suddenly make him the same age as Homelander, etc. Yes. But I doubt that that's what they're going to do. I think that they're replacing Stormfront and Black Noir and sort of combining some characterizations and their purpose. And they've gone way off the reservation. They're nowhere even close to the comic now at this point in time. And I think that's a real shame because I think they've missed the beat here. I think this could have been really, really good. But they're going down a really boring route with Homelander now, sadly. He is just an allegory for the big bad dude, you know? He is. They're losing a lot of the nuance that they were building into the character. And that, I believe, ladies and gents, is a massive shame. So there you go. That is today's video. The Black Noir character, the reveal, has absolutely ruined the twist that could be. So what did you think of the Black Noir reveal? Let me know down below in the comments. Did you know his comic origin? Did you know he was responsible for a lot of stuff? Let me know down below. If you are new here, please do hit subscribe. You can stay up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news, and videos like this by hitting the bell notification icon. Please do hit that bell, especially even if you're a returning subscriber, because YouTube doesn't like to notify anyone anymore, and that's a shame. But anyway, thank you all so much. I've been Mr. H. Take care.